Well, after getting about an inch of rain today, Salisbury is up about an inch from what would be normal. And look at this, we've had almost 5 inches so far in the month of August. Georgetown up about 1/3 of an inch from normal, and a little over 4 2/3 inches of rain so far for the month. Now, 23/100ths fell in Georgetown today, 19/100ths at Ocean City, a little over an inch in Salisbury, and Wallops Island almost half an inch of rain. So we've got some much needed rain, and guess what? We're going to go a few days where it's dry, and then on the weekend it could get pretty wet once again. High today was 84. The record high back in 1914 was 101 degrees. That was a hot year. Right now, 74 degrees in Salisbury, mostly starry skies. Winds are calm, and that means some fog is likely to develop a little bit later on tonight because we had that rain earlier today. Now there will be some evaporation tonight. The next thing you know, we end up getting a little bit of fog overnight to go with it. 70 degrees in Easton now. Bob Dan and St. Michael's with 76. Kenny Thomas and Cambridge with 72. Kind of an outlier for cold temperature right now, if you want to call 69 cold. The Cassesses and Lewis and Steve at Woodside. Otherwise, most of us are in the 70s for this evening. A couple of temperatures that are not, but the most are. Sharptown Terry's got 70 in Pocomoke at Faith and Mattia's Place. Andy on Deal Island with 76, and it's 75 degrees now at Ocean City. And take a look at our satellite and radar combined. Earlier today we had some rain, and the reason is we had the stationary front, which is actually just a little bit closer. Cooler air on one side, we had warm air on the other, and that clash right in between developed some of those rain showers we end up getting. Overnight, Ocean City gets down to about 70, 63 at Salisbury. Areas of fog developing, and in general inside the peninsula tonight we'll see temperatures in the interior portions in the upper 60s, and around the water right around 70 degrees. Well, you take a look at this and you get kind of a better understanding of what's happening. Look at the jet stream, how it comes right up the coast. Well, that and the way that the air is mixed down toward the surface allowed that stationary front to lay up for us today, and that's why we ended up getting even more rain. But this high pressure at the surface is also going to work away. It'll give us a little bit cooler air tomorrow. The stationary front will start to slide to our south. Our futurecast, there's your clock. Notice that what happens is it goes to the south. Now, a little bit of warm air may try to trickle up over the top of some of this cooler air, but high pressure eats it up. The slight possibility of some sprinkles tomorrow, and that's about it. Otherwise, we start out mostly sunny, end up partly sunny. Crisfield sees a high of 86. You'll see 85 degrees in Princess Anne, and Seaford should see a high of 87. Look for 86 at Salisbury. Winds out of the southeast, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Clouds developing later in the day. 86 degrees for that high at Cambridge and at Dover. Look for a high of 87 at Georgetown and 85 at Ocean City. We're watching this particular storm system develop. Now, it's going to come up out of the tropics, and the thing is that it's going to come almost right along the coast, and by Friday, well, this is a worst-case scenario look for this thing as well. By Friday, it could be a tropical storm, and on Saturday, actually either stay a tropical storm or even get a little bit stronger as it hugs the coastline. Again, worst-case scenario. One model out of about 5 that we look at suggests this. The rest suggest that that low will stay off the shore, but we wanted you to know that we're tracking this system anyway, just in case it turns into something really big. I don't think so, but right now we're watching it anyway. 92 degrees, the high temperature for Wednesday. It'll be hot and humid. And then Friday going into Saturday and Sunday, that could be some rain that comes out of that low. And by the way, some of the models are indicating we could get a couple of inches of rain out of that system.
All right. We got rain.
We did.
All over the place.
Don't you love it when a forecast comes together?
I do. You must feel good as well.
As they so often do. You know what, though? I did miss a little something. Just a little something.
No.
Warm air moved in tonight a lot stronger than I thought it would. And what happened is that the timing of the front changed, the timing just enough that we warmed up about 3 degrees warmer than I thought we'd be this evening. That's the kind of thing that can drive a meteorologist nuts, believe me. Well, here's what's going on. We've got this little area of rain going all the way down from Accomack County into North Carolina. And notice that back over Tennessee, we had a low pressure system there. Looked like it was going to come tracking up and overnight give us a little rain. Well, it looks like now that low pressure system has lost its energy, and that won't be happening. Now, most of Delmarva now still has some drizzle falling overhead, but the heavier showers are down in Accomack County. Just west of Chincoteague, a little cell will be coming through. This is a pretty good area of rain. Notice the orange. That's pretty strong rain. And Onancock had some pretty good showers moving through a moment ago. Here's our predictive radar, future radar. 2.5 hours out in the future, and everything goes away. A couple of spotty showers overnight, but mostly it'll be just drizzle overnight. Now, those temperatures I told you about, take a look at this. 58 degrees at Georgetown now, which is the high for the day, by the way. 57 at Dover, and even Smyrna is 53. Dover last hour was at 46, so the temperature has really started. The front is moving to the north, but notice out to the west, the temperature is dropping. 48 degrees in Annapolis. That's where that frontal system is, and it's going to come moving through tonight. It's going to drop our temperatures down, and when it does, well, we'll drop down all the way to about 48 degrees on average. Here's that low. The low is going to move off to the north. The secondary one dies out. And a story on that. Now, there could be some drizzle overnight and a little fog. 48 degrees for your low in Salisbury and at Ocean City. In fact, 48 degrees is the average low overnight, but Dover getting down to about 44, even though it's 57 right now. Let's take a look at our jet and notice that it has moved well up to our north, and consequently, the warm air is able to move in unimpeded. You've got some help at the surface, too. The circulation around the high, the circulation around the low, and the next thing you know, the warm air moves in. But what's going to happen is that low is going to take off. There's another one out west. By the way, they have blizzard warnings in Colorado. Colorado Springs blizzard warning, Denver a winter weather advisory as this system drops up to 10 inches of snow in parts of Colorado. Well, the system is going to come moving east toward us, and when will we get any kind of rain or snow out of it? Looks like that could be Saturday and Sunday. Even Friday evening, we're going to see a little bit of rain move through, and then into Saturday morning, there could be another couple of showers. So we're not out of it entirely, but tomorrow will be a partly sunny day. And for overnight tonight, we're looking at temperatures getting down to about 48. The average high tomorrow is going to get up to about 60, but 62 degrees at Salisbury, 60 at Cambridge, 58 at Dover, 61 for Georgetown, Ocean City 57, Lewis 56, 57 at Chincoteague, and on Saturday and Sunday, looks like we could see some rain, and Sunday might even see a thunderstorm out of that same system that's giving the blizzard out to Colorado now.